Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be an energy check-in, a weekly update, whatever you need this to be. This is going to be that reading for you. I think we always come to a tarot reading with something in mind. So let that something in your mind be what we focus on for you. So let's just get right to it. I have the Light Seers Tarot here as the main player, the star of the show. I've got Marchetti Tarot off to the side as clarification. And then I'm bringing in the Romance Angels, Doreen Virtue's Oracle cards. So with that in mind, I hope that you had a wonderful full moon in your fire cousin sign, Leo. It was also called the snow moon. And also, we just had the season of Imbolc, the in between the winter solstice and the spring solstice. We're right smack dab in the middle of that. So I think it's positive energy. Uh, Maybe during the full moon, you decided to let something go that no longer serves you. The full moon is a perfect time to do that. And I hope that the 1st of February was good to you and that you are starting February off the way that you want to. That's the most important thing. One more shuffle, and then let's focus on that situation for you, Sagittarius. Whatever brought you here, if it's a partnership, a relationship, a job, a family dynamic, something that is on your mind and in your heart, and it's chewing on your soul a little bit because you just want a little extra clarity. You want a little focus and a little extra information surrounding it might not hurt. So let's dive in. For the sign of Sagittarius, why are they here? What is the situation on their mind and in their heart? The sign of Sagittarius, that fiery archer, adventurer, explorer. Such a fun sign. The Three of Pentacles. You're building and you're collaborating. Maybe you're trying to build a business, and that is represented here, that's for sure. And you're building community, you're growing something, starting at the very bottom. And that is completely fine. Everybody's got to start somewhere. That doesn't mean that you're not important and you're not wonderful. I think whatever it is in your life, though, you're starting at the bottom again, and you're building it right. That is really what's coming through, is you're taking your time, one block at a time, putting up one board at a time. Everything is being done meaningfully, and you're inviting others in to contribute their good energy. And there's harmony and there's collaboration. There's teamwork. It feels like you are opening up something for other people to benefit from, not just you. If you're the business owner, I think you are opening your doors and you're allowing other people to come in and help out. If you are at a workplace and you all work for someone else, you are being kind of the leader of, hey, everyone, please come on over. You can each do a circle on my macrame. However it is, there is a collaboration, team spirit, open-hearted. Let's build this together and let's start from ground zero and let's do it right. So let's get some contributing factors out for the Three of Pentacles energy for the sign of Sagittarius. That is a really positive way to start this reading. Let's get some supporting, contributing factors to that Three of Pentacles. What else can we share with Sagittarius? Seven of Cups. There's choices and there's options for how you participate in this teamwork building energy here. There are definitely, maybe if you are the employer, you've got some decisions to make on people. And it's emotional decisions because not everybody's going to be right for the job. But you are definitely who you want on your team, how you want your business to grow, what vendors you choose. you look at you, you're being very contemplative of what you choose. Be aware though, the Seven of Cups, there's a little bit of a caveat to that, in that the cup we choose is the cup we choose. And so not every cup has something good in it. You know how when you go and you have an interview, you're always there with your best foot forward. You're never really showing, any of your negative traits. You're always showing up as your most positive, happy self. And that's what the Seven of Cups always kind of reminds me of, is that all of the cups look so delicious and so wonderful and so absolutely great. And then you are the one making the decision of what to choose, but they all look good. And but not everything in the cup is good. So that's the trick. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely decisions to be made regarding this building and this collaboration. The Ace of Swords is that moment of truth and that strike of clarity. I'm going to say more about it. Let me get this one last card out. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. That's awesome. And then more cups, the Four of Cups here on the end. So let's get down to it. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So what I want to tell you right away, Sagittarius, is that you know, she who knows. This is very feminine, divine, major arcana for all the water signs. The Cancers, the Scorpios, the Pisces, all of the feelers and the emotional dwellers in the world. Very opposite from you, because you're fire and you're go and you're adventurous and you're fun loving and all of that. So this is different energy for you, but ultimately deep down in this business building situation, whatever it has to do with work or your business or your craft or your creativity, you know how to do this. You know who to choose. You know how to choose them. You go within and you trust that the truth is always there for you. It's a matter of tapping into it and believing in it. And that really is going to be, that's corroborated by this Ace of Swords, because this is the moment of divine truth strikes you. It's almost like a lightning bolt strikes. In the cartoons, when they get the thought bubbles and they automatically know the light bulb goes off and they have that light bulb moment, they know what to do, how to do it, what cup to choose, what decision to make, who to put on their team, who to hire for the company, who to bring in and help them vendor-wise. You know the truth, because the truth just literally landed in your lap. You literally stopped dead in your tracks, snapped your fingers and thought, oh my God, that's it. That is exactly what I need to do. That's exactly the path I need to go down. That's exactly the person I need to call to get the job done. So a moment of truth, accuracy, light. It's a new path for how we're going to think about moving forward. Love that. And then the Four of Cups. You've got to reevaluate how you feel about things, because you're for some reason, even with all of this clarity, on each side of your truth, on each side of your truth is kind of a look at them. They both look very similar. The only difference really is eyes closed, eyes open. He's looking down at the choices. He's got his hand up on his lip, kind of chewing it over like the decision maker. And then she is more contemplative, really curious about not being pleased emotionally with what's here. These three cups are empty, and this cup is literally rainbow light is filling it up. Literally, the universe is pouring into this cup, and this person has no interest in whatever is being poured into that cup. This person looks bored out of their gourd. They are just ready to, it doesn't look like they're ready to do anything. It looks like they're just going to sit there and maybe feel sorry for themselves or not be excited, not be interested, not be taking anything really seriously. So this might be an energy to be aware of, that everything that you've got on your plate, on the table, that you are trying to build, not everything, especially because we know not everything in this 7 of Cups is good. We have to be careful about our choices and our decisions. And maybe that's something to consider, is that this could be the reaction after we've turned over the 3 cups and realized, well, they're empty. They have nothing to offer, nothing of value. But this 4th cup over here is completely full with divine, loving, light-filled energy. And maybe you're just not focused on it yet. But it might just be a matter of perspective to turn and look and see, oh my God, it actually is something really good. So that's exciting. Let's get some clarification. I have the Marchetti Tarot. Let me give it a shuffle or two, and we're going to put down a couple extra cards for you, Sagittarius. I really love the concept and the idea that you are building something worth building. And you're very cautious about who you bring in to help you, but you're open-hearted and open-minded, but you're definitely going to be trusting your intuition. We have the Ace of Wands. This is beautiful for you, especially for you, your fiery, energetic, fresh start. And then the 8 of Wands, absolutely. Once these basic decisions get made for whatever it is you're building, a company, a business, a job, a workplace, it really feels like that to me for you. Whatever Sagittarius this reading is dialing in for, really having to do with building a team, building a support group, building something solid and tangible and structured. Not only do you have the Ace of Swords, so this fresh, beautiful idea for your vision, your vision's being fine-tuned. You have the Ace of Wands to back it up. That is your spark. That is your fire just got lit. That is the spark of creativity. You not only are bringing your logistical mind into the equation, which is needed in a business structure or a team playing atmosphere, but you're bringing your wand, your magic wand, your power, your energetic and creative spark is here. Your fire got lit. However, whatever's going on, maybe because you're not a very emotional creature, being in these emotional states, having to make emotional decisions doesn't really feel comfortable. What does happen for you in the process is your spark gets lit. Your Ace of Wands is showing up, which is your brand new wand of passion, energy, creativity, desire. It's here. Boom. Basically, it's like your magic wand. Whatever you aim it towards is going to light up with the fire that you bring to the table, which is great. And once you do, things are going to move like lava coming down the mountain. This is the 8 of Wands. This is your energy, Sagittarius. This is Sagittarian energy, the 8 of Wands. Once we've made up our mind, once we've emotionally deliberated and trusted our intuition, the fire has been lit, and the arrows, the communications, the invoices, the phone calls, the mail, everything is going to start pumping and jiving for sure. Fast. Get ready, Sagittarius. This is really going to start picking up speed for you. And once it does, you're going to need roller skates. Let's grab the romance angels and let's give you one final piece. Whether you want romance in your life or not, let's see what we get. And it says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. My personal opinion is that if this is not directed towards a person, this can be directed to your work. You can be romantic about your work, your passion, what you're bringing to the table, what you're building. This is really exciting, Sagittarius. Thank you for letting me be a part of this reading for you. Whatever Sagittarius this dials in for, would you let me know? I am open to your comments and your feedback. Please remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share the videos if you feel comfortable doing that. I would appreciate it. And I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube, and it's a pleasure to do these readings for you. Sagittarius, be blessed, be well.